This is going to be my last fight with you guys. I'm going to be cornering the co-main, so I got to get back to the locker room here.
Well, we're happy to have you, Dylan, and good luck and good skill to your team.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Absolutely.
So as we head into the next fight, I just want to circle back to you had just mentioned about Grayson, New Jersey, and Isaiah Serrano kind of being the new breed there. In between that round, Mickey Gall came up to me. As we all know, regional fighter, one of Grayson, New Jersey's most well-known fighters. Just fought a couple weeks ago.
Just fought on the UFC.
UFC Newark. Incredible fight, and he was just telling me, he said, I'm extremely happy to hear that everybody loved that fight. So.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I loved it. I love that team. All those guys are class acts too. They're fighters, but they're also gentlemen, family men. Love to see it.
All right, Spectation Sports wants to send you to a big game. Scan the QR code on your screen to make your picks on the last 4 fights of tonight's card and win free tickets to a PFL Fight Night. Eligibility restrictions apply. See SpectationSports.com for details, and you could be heading to a future PFL Fight Night.
We got a clash of the giants here. Some big guys coming in. 6'3" Devontae Crawford about to take on Zack Fogelman.
Yeah, this is the second fight I was talking about with the weigh-ins. Crawford got right in the face of Fogelman yesterday at the weigh-ins, and these are big boys. And Jared Rivera, our champion, I just talked to him before the fight, and he said, I can't believe, because both these guys, Crawford and Fogelman, have both fought Jared Rivera. And he told me, he said, I cannot believe I fought those guys. He said, look, they look huge compared to him.
Yeah, they do. They're coming in really good shape. Both weighed in proper.
Now making his way to the cage, Zack Fogelman.
This guy's a monster. He looks like he could be on Game of Thrones.
Seriously.
Yeah, Zack Fogelman pops into our gym about once a month to get some sparring rounds in. He's massive.
Yeah, he's very kind, but you couldn't tell by the face he's making coming into the arena right now. He's ready to go. And here's your tale of the tape. Devontae Crawford, 31 years old, 6'3", weighted in 197.4 pounds, 1-4, going up against Zack Fogelman, 31 years old, 6'4", 196.4 pounds, 1-2. Both these guys looking for a deuce.
Yeah, so you see they each have a loss to their record, multiple, but both of them fought Jared Rivera. They both took him to a decision, and taking Jared Rivera to a decision is not easy. So I believe we're in for a treat here. These are two big men. There's a little bit of an animosity between the two of them, and they both know how to throw down.
Yeah, they both have a lot of film on each other too.
Ladies and gentlemen, your next bout of the evening is in the Maverick Amateur Division and will be contested at a catch weight of 195 pounds. First, fighting out of the blue corner, he stands 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighted at 197.4 pounds. Fighting out of 302 BJJ and hailing from Delaware, Devontae Kamaka Crawford. And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, he stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighted at 196.4 pounds. Fighting out of Northeastern Jiu-Jitsu and hailing from Swoyersville, Pennsylvania, Zack the Gypsy Viking Fogelman.
The Gypsy Viking.
Gentlemen, went over the rules in the back. Obey my commands at all times. Protect yourself at all times. Touch gloves.
Fogelman in the black, Crawford in the red. Both guys look ready for war. Fogelman going for the single early.
Nice single right away.
Finishes it with a good double and a slam. Crawford looks like he was reaching for a Kimura. I don't know if he's going to be able to get the torque he needs to pull Fogelman's arm out, especially this early in the fight.
What are the rules for the advanced damage? Is it 3 wins or is it 3 fights total to get approved for it?
To be honest, I don't know that there's an exact criteria. I think you have to fight out of the amateur ranks. But, like, if you have a bunch of losses in the amateur, you're not going to get put into advanced.
Yeah,
amateur.
I thought it was either 3 fights or 3 wins. I wasn't sure if it was wins or. But both of these guys have a good amount of fights, so I was.
I believe that the commission has to approve it, and their criteria is unknown to me. But
Right.
if you're winning fights, like if you're demolishing people in the amateur ranks, you're going to get put in advanced amateurs right away, just to protect the young fighters, to be honest. And these guys are tied up and rolling around the corners here. Crawford hanging on.
Oh boy.
Man, that was close, and Fogelman was able to straighten out of it, but
I got dicey there for a second.
yeah. If he would have threw a leg over the back, I mean, could have broke it. This guy's tied up with just about 15 seconds left to go in this opening round.
Yeah, this is another tough round to score here. Fogelman came out hot, got a few takedowns with that submission attempt there from Crawford, and ended the round on top. You know, judges like to see that.
Yeah, Fogelman's probably going to save his energy for the next couple seconds here, come out. I know Crawford's corner's happy with the way that round ended. Fogelman really committed to that takedown, ended up landing it. I think Crawford's really comfortable with the Americana, Kimura style
Yeah, I
of
mean,
an arm lock.
the way he's just snatched it up.
Yeah, and committed to it too. I mean, honestly, like lower level competitors, like they'll lose to that move. Like they don't know how to get out of it, and it catches you off guard because all of a sudden you're about to lose a limb.
Once it's gone, you can't get it back either. Once your hands break from their grip, it's kind of hard to recover that. And I don't know if my arms aren't that long, so I couldn't speak on that. But he kind of just straightened his arm out of it and was able to limp arm away.
Yeah, he's probably got an 80-inch reach.
They got the gifts God didn't give me, so
He gave you other ones.
yeah. I was going to say, when I got sparring rounds in with Fogelman, and he had a good jab. He's long. I know Crawford's long as well, so it might kind of cancel it out. But I would like to see him get his hands going a little bit as well.
And here we go, the Gypsy Viking with a big right
Yeah,
to
he
each
traded.
one. That's an incredible nickname, the Gypsy Viking.
It really is.
That was a good entry, too. He kind of had him baited into thinking he was going to stand there and bang with him and lowered his level right when Crawford got comfortable.
Yeah, he's going for the ankle pick to finish right now, but Crawford's nice and wide.
Fogelman's head's in a very bad position.
Yeah,
he kind
it
of
is.
needs to get his head up. He might be able to finish it still, but
And you
Yeah.
see Crawford's pushing down on it. That's a lot of pressure on the
yeah.
neck.
Yeah, honestly, you don't want to land like that at all. Too much pressure on the back of the neck like that is very dangerous. You know, even at the amateur levels, like the risk of life, limb, and danger is prevalent there. So don't let the shin pads confuse you.
You hear the crowd shouting Fogelman.
And he's setting up that Kimura grip again. He let it go here, but he was setting that up.
Yeah, he's doing it again with his neck. Must be something that Fogelman's just very used to and comfortable with. Either that or Crawford's just really putting it on him.
Well, Crawford's using his weight, well, not at this time, but in the moments before. Crawford was holding his weight on the back of the head, back of the neck. It'd be good to see some separation here. A couple strikes. Fogelman's going to complete the takedown here, but I don't know if because of the speed of it, if it's going to get pointed as a takedown. It's hard to say in the second round.
Those little thigh strikes don't look like much, but it made Crawford stand right back to his feet. They're
Yeah.
super annoying.
Yeah, and if you get in the right shot, you get in the nerve there and the big muscle groups, you can definitely do damage. It'll make a person slower. There's those jabs. You're going to have to watch Fogelman drop down and shoot for that takedown.
Fogelman did a good job of getting in there on the entries, but as you can see, Matt Hammerstone's in his corner here, kind of giving him that advice. He's kind of running him straight into the fence. If he cuts that angle, he's going to have a lot easier time finishing that takedown.
Yeah, absolutely. He doesn't need to drive through like a football tackle. Exactly like you said, Hammerstone is directing him to pull away, change the angle.
You're going to take wrestling advice from anybody who's not a bad guy to ask either. So.
No, and Hammerstone is having an illustrious, up-and-coming mixed martial arts career himself here. Just entering into the pro grounds, faced some adversity in his opening.
Yeah, he was telling me he's going to fight again here in the next couple months.
We love him here. He's also one of the members of the Maverick broadcast team whenever we can have him, which is seeming to grow after every fight.
I hope there's weddings every weekend. It'll keep me here.
Well, don't get your hopes up, buddy. Third and final round here. Fogelman going in.
He might be hurt.
Who? Who's hurt?
Crawford's holding on to the ankle, trying to stop Fogelman from moving.
Yeah, I was just about to ask you as a fighter, both you and Dylan, to kind of explain for somebody who's just watching for the first time why he might be holding on to the ankle like that.
It's basically just limits his ability to move, and the position they were in just a moment ago is kind of like a stalled position. Neither one of them really had an advantage, and holding onto the ankle keeps them in that position.
And there you see he's changed opposite ankles.
It's also a thing, it's like when you're wrestling around and somebody has one of your limbs isolated, it's in your mind. You know that you're isolated. It changes what you can visualize as a possible game plan to move forward. And here he goes, reaching again. 2-on-1. Releases the double. Here in Hammerstone's corner calling for Fogelman to move it up here.
So those of you watching at home, that name banner, it's from the previous fight. This is Crawford Fogelman.
Yeah, apologize to that, the fans at home.
The time is correct though. Tough round to score here.
Yeah, but it is the final round, so someone's going home with a dub. And you know, if these guys want to elevate, to escalate, they have to produce something special in their careers at a young level. So hopefully when they look back on this film, they see what they did right, what they can improve upon, and the next time they come out, they can be that much better. I'm interested to see what the judges decide about this fight.
Yep, that's the end of me here tonight. I wish you guys the best of luck and appreciate letting me hop on here until it's time to get back in the locker room and ready to
Dylan,
fight.
it was a pleasure to have you, man.
All right, Dylan.
Did great as always.
I appreciate it, guys. Have fun for the rest of the night.
You
Take
too,
care.
buddy. See you soon.
Ladies and gentlemen, once more we go to the judges' scorecards. Judge number 1 scores the fight 30-27. Judge number 2 scores the fight 29-28. And judge number 3 scores the fight 29-28. For your winner, by unanimous decision, fighting out of the red corner, Zack DK Rankin Vogelberg.
Good job, Zack.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with your winner, Zack Fogelman. Zack, you had the hometown crowd behind you the whole time. You showed great aggression, great job in the moves there. How do you feel?
Oh, I feel great. I feel great. I knew Devontae was going to be a tough opponent. Everyone, please give your respect to him. He's a tough fighter, and he put in a hell of a competition in me. I sparked a fire come weigh-ins, and I kept it going.
Yeah, man, you look great in there. It's your second win. You're looking to climb some more. Can we get you back in there soon, brother?
Yes, as soon as possible. I do have some obligations this summer. I got a couple weddings, a couple events. But Willie, you got me on speed dial whenever you want, baby. Fall, winter time, I'm coming back.
All right, one last thing. What do you want to say to all the fans you got in the house, the people around the house watching?
Hey, everybody from FedEx, every family and friends that came down, I love you. Don't ever give up your goals. Focus on the stuff that makes you happy.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for your winner, Zack Fogelman!
Now making his way to the cage, Alexander Logrippo.